Now I'm going to talk about burdens in the editing process. While writing a story at certain intervals, Spirit will let me know there's a burden involved with that. And at the end of the story, I can go over what the burdens are. And during the story, I can correct them. But I have to do them during the story. There's also deceiving yourself, which usually, if I take a card and I reverse it, um, when it's not supposed to be reversed, like at last minute, I just go, oh, reverse it. Um, he'll let me know I'm deceiving myself, and it's going to be the upright, regardless of me reversing it in the editing process. Um, there's also Two of Pentacles reverse, which is reprioritization, which is yeah, that's cool and all, but maybe you gotta think more about more towards you or more towards them, or like reorganizing the cards. Um, of course, I write myself into the stories. There's no other way to pick up the aces rather than to be involved. And I'd have to play my role exactly how I wrote it at the time I wrote it. So there's a lot of in and out, and then there's interceptions, and interceptions are usually associated with burdens. If there's a burden and I'm told this burden at this certain time, I have to show up and do such action to uh, avert a failure or whatever. Since what I am doing practically is perverting reality, uh, other things happen that I need to control without the cards with myself, like run blockages or intercept by charm or what have you. Spirit usually has different ways of doing it, and you can minimize the burden as much as possible in the editing process. And if you manage to remove the burden, he'll let you know burden removed. There's also unfinished business, which is a common occurrence. That usually means that all the cards in the deck, you need to reuse some of them. So you need to pick up the entire deck and reshuffle and continue the story from there. Um, Spirit has the ultimate say on the end, if it's a just story or not. Even if it's an unjust story, he'll let me go with it, and knowing that I will take my hit, I'll do my time, and I won't sell anyone else down the river. I do the crime, I do the crime, I do the time, 100%. I was a little unfair with Aries Male because every interception I was given, I would just Ten of Swords him every chance I got, just because I was upset with him and I was told that is not acceptable. Um, but the main goal is for the magician to manifest wish fulfillment. And the first time I did it, the spirit told me a story that was going on with my life and what roles I could play to get my first magician manifestation. And I played the part, and my wish was literally to write tarot, which is energy manipulation. I've come to understand, so I could get more wishes. Uh, there's a lot more to it than that, but I just you are involved with your own story, and it's like watching a movie play out that you wrote with your own friends and family. Uh, and you have to be acutely aware of who's doing what at what time and when to show up, and because usually you dip in, play your action, dip out, and then you have to kind of track and chart who's where and where who's the what and where how. Uh, run blockages, and that's where the importance of the Four of Pentacles card comes in, because it is a blockage card. You literally control that person, or you can have somebody else control that person. Because you're perverting reality. That's what you're doing, and anomalies start to pop up and happen that you need to correct, and that's why the editing with the burden process is so important, to drop all burdens and make sure that the story is just and fair before you play it out. Um, I'm going to turn this into a web series and start to do some demonstrations somewhere down the line. But for right now, I'm not doing any spell work because I have an intuitive hit that people are going to start scapegoating me for their behavior. Because enough people are aware of what I'm doing, they're going to start scapegoating me for their behavior, and I don't want to be blamed for what they're doing. So somewhere down the line, we'll work something out. Bye, guys.